Hi, Kelly. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. How are you?
It's wonderful to meet you too. I was excited because as I was, sneaking around and doing a little digging on you, I found that you seem to gravitate toward a lot of films that have a lot of humor and heart. But the thing that I found most intriguing is that you do fairy tale seminars, and I just need to know how does a fairy tale seminar work? I need to know about that. I just need to know.
I love this. Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, so I mean, I am a writer. I definitely write in the family space, obviously, as you know. But I started out as an archaeologist. I wanted to be a Goonie. I wanted to be Indiana Jones, and I actually pursued that for quite some time. And you should have been there for the conversation that I had with my father, who's a truck driver, when I said, "Dad, I think I'm going to move to Ireland and do a PhD in fairy tales and literature," which is what I ended up doing. And so I have a position at Loyola Marymount, and I teach fairy tales and mythology along with writing for stage and screen. But that's my odd little background. So well done on you for digging and finding that.
Yeah, I always like to find something that's a little interesting that kind of ties in with whatever projects you're doing. And when I
Yes.
saw that, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to talk about this.
Well, you're right. And clearly, you see there's a lot of fairy tale magic and Christmas magic in this movie. I love the little figurines that come to life. Having a hero that goes on this journey where, they get into trouble with a villain, and, they've got to rely on some magic, but they've also got to rely on the tools that they've got inside themselves to get out of trouble. So it's all very, very much a fairy tale for me.
Absolutely. That's kind of like the spirit of Christmas. You have to dig down deep inside to
Right.
find something to get that Christmas spirit back. Because as adults,
Right.
we lose it a little bit. I hear a lot of
Yes.
adults say Christmas is for children. Christmas is for anybody who believes, as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
It's not
That's
just for
wonderful. I
children.
love that. Yeah, I love that.
You know what I mean? What
Yeah.
is the worst Christmas you've ever had, though?
Oh, the stress kicks in, the chaos kicks in, the politics around the dinner table of, who's coming, who's not coming, what do we get for this person? So, to me, what I love about holiday movies in particular is that there's always a threat that this could be the best or the worst Christmas that we have ever had as a family. I always love how there's an element of having to save Christmas, or that if our hero doesn't do what they're supposed to do, that somehow Christmas is going to be lost or Christmas is going to be ruined. So I don't I don't think I've ever had a bad Christmas. But I do think every year there's always a moment where we all have to stop and take a deep breath and go, okay, remember why we're doing this. Remember what matters. Remember what's important. And to me, that's what the best Christmas movies do.
Okay, I had to ask because as the person who creates fairy tales and teaches fairy tale seminars, I had to ask you that too.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you.
Well, that is my time, Kelly. Thank you so much for giving me a slice of your time during this holiday season to speak about Candy Cane Lane. I adored it. Thank you
Oh,
so
great.
much.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
You too.